This is the 4ms Atoner. It's a multifunctional Eurorack module that can distort input signals, generate subharmonic melodies based off of an incoming pitch. It can also act as a general-purpose CV mixer and generate strange polyrhythmic clocks based on an incoming audio signal. I was initially attracted to this module because it was only available as a DIY kit on the 4ms website, and all the video demos I found on YouTube showed it doing strange things, needless to say. Once I took a look at the PDF manual and read a breakdown of the functions that this module has, I was intrigued and I had to buy it.
Let's see what we got. Pizza panel. IC, not IC, PCB. Literally every component. Ribbon cable and builder's guide. Very nice. Looking forward to this. With this little handy parts identifier. Very nice.
The build itself for this kit was pretty straightforward. It only took me a few hours. I spent most of my time searching through the bag for all the little quarter rod resistors. But once that was all good, it was a very simple place and solder operation. I would say for this build, I didn't really need many specialized tools at all, apart from some solid core, which I think is the easiest way to ground all the jacks together. They give you a little bit of wire with the kit, but I just hate having to strip and tin wire when I could just use a piece of solid core to string everything together. It's strange, I've never worked with a kit where you have to ground all the jacks together and then ground that to a single point on the board, which I thought was a little interesting, but hey man, it works fine, so I'm not complaining. Once I had everything secured to the front panel, the only thing really left to do at that point was to calibrate it. I've never built anything where I've had to calibrate before, so this was a new and fun experience for me. I tried to document the process with a video, but as you'll see, it ended up getting pretty hairy pretty fast. All right, so here we are on the test bench. Let's see if there are any problems, if I messed up at all in the build. I don't think I did. I'm pretty confident in my work, but we shall see in a moment. All the ICs are in, following the instructions right here. Made sure my red stripe is where it's supposed to be. Excellent. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna turn this bad boy on and see if it blows up. Sounds good to me. All right, let's take a look at the first step of the instructions here. Grab a patch cable. It says, plug the out jack into something you can listen and get ready to turn some trim pots. All right, sounds good. So first, we're gonna put all 6 knobs straight up. We're going to turn the oscillator switch on, which is off right now, and turn the squelch 10K trim pot as you listen to the output. There should be a range somewhere in the middle where the Atoner outputs clicking sounds. Set the trim pot to center of this audible range. Squelch is set. Next step, oscillator tweak. Turn PHI 500K trim pot all the way up. Okay. turn position knob all the way, turn frequency knob all the way up, turn position knob all the way up. Turn oscillator 10K trim pot until you hear about a 10 kilohertz tone. Oh, geez. Doesn't need to be exact, and you can change this later. This trim pot merely sets the maximum frequency of the internal oscillator produce. Interesting. Cool. Alright, I've got a fucking sick patch going right off the bat. I love this. Rings is being clocked by the Mother 32, going straight into the Atoner for fucking nastiness. Let's jam around on this for a sec. So it's generating clock output, sort of based on the signal. So in this example, the square LFO from the Mother 32 and a cycling envelope from Maths are going into the CV mixer on Atoner. That CV mixer is then modulating the clock output, which is being sent to the gate input on the Mother 32 sequencer. The rings is processing an internal oscillator from Atoner, and I'm triggering the strum with the gate out from the Mother 32 and modulating its position parameter with the Mother 32's triangle LFO. This patch is a variation on the previous patch. This time we're also sending clock into the Volca sample sequencer, so we can get these strange lopsided beats. I'm also bringing the sequence from the Mother 32 into the mix. Here I'm using the Atoner as a distortion box for the liquid foam. The clock is originating in the Volca sample, passing through the liquid foam, and then triggering a Maths envelope, modulating the structure parameter on rings. The clock out from Atoner is strumming rings while it processes the Volca sample's drums. Finally, a sample of some kalimba is going through the Atoner and into clouds for stereo panning and granular processing. I've tried my best with this video to create a more comprehensive overview of the Atoner for folks like me who are interested in buying it. I highly recommend this module for anyone who's looking to completely destroy their sounds through distortion or wants to just create unexpected rhythms based on previous signals.